When you come in, please thumbs up the video or thumbs it down after you look at it. And please go and hit the subscriber button. But please hit the bell so you'll be notified every time Dr. Lisa comes on. Y'all come on in, come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Short video for you today. I'm going to give you a chance to come on in because I just got the notification too. Lisa comes on. I am now live. Hey y'all again. I don't know what this Wi-Fi trying to do. You know it does exactly what it wants to do. And I'm over here on my phone so I know it was frozen because I can see it. And unconnecting and reconnecting and unconnecting. I just don't understand it. But I should not leave the live. Hey, I don't know why it keeps freezing. I got my phone out too so I could see. Don't know why, but that's not going to stop me from getting this out. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you just coming in, please hit the thumbs up button, please. It's about a Georgia man who filed a complaint against they wanted to see his license. Y'all, I know it's freezing. I don't know why, but when it freezes, I stop talking. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up button. I got 9 beautiful people watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. If you don't know how, click that X up at the top. Go out, hit the thumbs up, and come back back in the chat, please. But they came over to ask him his name for his ID. He didn't give him his ID because he said he hadn't done nothing. They heard the bang bang just like everybody else. The people didn't know who called, where it was coming from. They never said it was coming from their house. But oftentimes, in my opinion, police officers, and you all may know this, they overstep their boundaries at times. They take things a little bit too far. And I ain't no need nobody saying that's not true. Some of them put them badges and them belts around them waist, them badges on. And they think they can talk to you any kind of way. They think that they can do you any kind of way. But they can't. We have rights. We do. And it seems like a lot of people are forgetting that. That's right, Miss Charlene. But we got rights. We have rights. And that's what I try to teach people. Know your rights. A police just can't come just do anything to you. They can't. Honey, if I know I ain't called them, I'll open the door. And one thing I do, I'm a law-abiding citizen. But some of them ain't. Some of them, yes, it's horrible. It is. They sure do. They do. They think, I might agree with that, but everybody's supposed to bow down to them, and they put on their clothes just like we put on ours. But we're so easy to get afraid of them. You ain't got to be afraid of the police now. If you haven't done anything, you haven't caused no trouble, they can't do nothing to you. They can't. I don't know why when people see the police, they get the shaking. Why? I don't shake. I don't do anything. Even if I'm stopped and I'm in the wrong, okay, that's fine. But if I ain't in the wrong, I'm not going away. You're going to hear from me, but you're not going to hear from me on that street. And I'm sure people have told, I'm sure y'all probably have heard me tell this story about, I was stopped. It was not. They say it was a lawful stop, but it was not right to what they tried to do. So I went to court. I beat the ticket. I beat it because it was a lie. And he couldn't get his lies together. See, you can't make a lie be true. Because you can poke holes in a lie. You can't poke holes in the truth. And sometimes you can be writing that stuff up. You telling on yourself. I have never, ever drove a white 4Runner truck or nothing else. I've never had a white car. But that's what you put on the paper. If you had to put gray, red, or black, you would be right. Those are the only color cars I've ever purchased. And a dark green. with tenant windows. That was my Honda. Other than that, I have never had a white vehicle. But you wrote that down on that piece of paper. And when you write things down on a piece of paper, I got you. Hey, Miss Scott, how you doing, honey? Hey. Oh, yeah, they lie. They lie. And people say, you don't be scared that, say they lie. No, I don't be scared to say they lie because they'll call me out. Why not me call them out? A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are liars. They are, and they're not going to lie on me. Well, they went to this man's house. It's Covington. It's the Covington Police Department. I don't mind telling you who it is. And it happened actually May 26, 2022. Good friend of mine called and gave me this article and said, you may want to talk. When they showed up in court, hey, Miss Shirley, when they showed up in court, Miss Harris, and I was the first one to be called for this case. They was, kind of doing this and dabbing up each other, but I knew I was going to win the case. I knew they weren't going to. And so many people, they do not know. I'm telling you, they don't know their rights. And when you don't know your rights, the weather's bad here too. It's bad. Yeah, it is. It don't got real cloudy. So that could very well be it. As they took the handcuffs off of them, they went back a few days later. He wasn't there. They said they had warrants for his arrest, and they would have arrested him on that day. But get this, they arrested the wife. Now, I ain't never heard of that before in my life. If you come looking for somebody named they'll arrest the spouse, I ain't never heard of that. She got a lawyer, and as I would have. Yes, Miss Charlene, they arrested her. He went down there to turn himself in so they could release his wife. But the wife ain't did nothing. And I said, well, what type of policing that is? You arrest the wife? Really? And they was going to hold her until he came. He turned himself in, and they charged him with obstruction of an officer. And this started last year. Hey, Miss Mike Carter, I continue to tell y'all how low down and dirty people are. I continue to tell y'all. Let's move on. And I'm still following that case. But it's another case that I can't let go. I just cannot. I ain't going to let it go. Now, I went and read an article that someone sent me, and I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate the article. But what I read was that two young men lured this other young man to a lake or a pond. They go fishing, horse in the ride or whatever. And he went. The ones that allegedly got him to go, they were Caucasian. And then it was the other one was African American. He couldn't swim. He told him he couldn't swim. Yeah, we lied, Miss Rhonda. We lied, baby. Hey, Miss Mike Carter. That Miss Charlene, that's what I said. Wow. Yeah, keep freezing. And I don't think anybody reporting anything. I think it's just the weather. I don't think anybody reporting it. And if they do it, it's fine. So I lost my train of thought. Hold on a minute, y'all. When they started throwing rocks and stuff at him, yes, I read this story. When they started throwing rocks and things at him, he knew he was in danger. Yes, ma'am. It should be. He's in jail. They're going to try him as an adult, 14 years old. And they start throwing bricks and rocks and stuff at him. I think this is the same story. He grabbed the life jacket and he went in the water. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I'm sorry. One went behind him and tried to drown him. And another went down and tried to get his feet. When he was coming up, he was hollering help. A white guy, I think they say it was Caucasian, got in there and they helped him. and they arrested the 14-year-old. But what happened to the other 14-year-old who was actually there and tried to help? See, they lured him there thinking that that was their friend. Let me tell y'all something. Give y'all some good advice. People that you really don't know and you just met, stop going places with them. And you heard it from the dog. I stand 10 toes down with it. Stop it. Very sad. Yes, it was, and they started calling him George Floyd. We all know what happened to George Floyd. We all know. But see, that's how evil it is. And I'm going to say this now. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's true. It's just my opinion. And my work in the, this is the story that I'm on. I'm on this one. I'm really on this story because I want to find out what happened to it. I want to find out what happened, to the child. That's true, Miss Effie. Hey, Miss Lisa girl, hey. Y'all, Miss Lisa BBL Kate, she's over on YouTube. Y'all follow her. She's BBL Cakes and Cupcakes by Lisa. And she has a YouTube page. And y'all follow Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa's a good friend of mine. So he I don't know. But he actually got his, the guy got him, he got himself free. They're supposed to be brought up on charges. Hopefully, let's say hate. But it's just awful to befriend somebody and then start calling them all those vulgar names and all that. And then you planning to do some harm and you only 14. Imagine when you get 24 how you'll be. Mm-hmm. I was also said that the judge, that everyone and a child to know who you are. To know everyone in the town. I got you. Hey, Miss McCard. Hey, Miss Joanne. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Miss Ivette. Hey, y'all. Hey, all y'all. Everybody on the live I have not spoke to. Hey, y'all. Yes, it is. It's very sad. I'm still gonna look up that case, but he just he was innocent. Didn't even see anything coming. That's why I tell y'all to pray for the spirit of discernment. I always tell y'all that. Because you don't know what people are doing. Excuse me, Doc. She my best friend. I met her in the registration line at college. You don't know nothing about her. But she your best friend. A lot of these people in to replace you. Sad, but it's true. Okay, let's move on. He keeps slipping through the tracks and, and they just can't find him. So they did, I heard they deployed some, military men to come in to help them get things under control. Because once you get things under control and you got the right staff to keep it under there, it'll stay under control. Then I'm going to go a little bit farther to say this. Yeah, Miss Joy, just a lot of stuff going on out here in this world. But I'm going to go so far to say this. If you can, it's best to get a room by yourself. If you can. I'm not sure about all that. But if you can, it's sure to. And the reason why I say sure, you should be sure to do that because you don't know how that person living habits. So you don't know if they clean up or whatever. You don't know that. And I ain't going to be able to be in that house in it like that. Then some people have 18 to 10 to $15. Oh, no. But I wanted to tell you all about this pastor. I ain't really found out a lot before I came on. I saw it. About a pastor. Allegedly, he the man he was with made a sex tape and put it out there because he went and get a woman to 125. Me too, Miss Scott. We're having technical difficulties too due to the storm. Um, you're not seeing them, Miss Rhonda? They on here on both of my pages, Miss Rhonda. You just stopped seeing them, or you never saw Miss Rhonda? Okay, okay, all right, baby. And so he didn't pay her the $125. I don't know what all the $120. Y'all, we are having technical difficulties. So I'm gonna get off of here. But I do want you all to know that I'm gonna be talking about that pastor. Hmm. One of the big pillars of the community, they say. And he out here letting this woman blackmail because they don't did any and everything together. In my opinion. Lots of love and prayers to all of y'all. Don't forget to thumbs it up. Your girl will be back. We stayed on about 20 minutes, but it keep going in and out. Like I say, it is kind of like storming. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do my live over on YouTube. So y'all meet me on YouTube, Facebook. Y'all meet me over there. I'm going to use the other phone for that. And I'll see you over there. Just an observation. But Rhonda's name is the only one in green. She's probably that way because I think Miss Rhonda is the only one that's on the live right now that has a badge. She actually a supporter of mine over here on YouTube, Miss Scott. So her that she does. She is the only one that I scroll back up. The only one. You're right. She's the only one that have a badge. But that's what she pays for every month. So I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go to Facebook. Y'all come on over here to Facebook. Y'all meet me over there. I will be live and set up in a few minutes. Y'all have a good night, y'all. This is the norm. Please don't forget to thumb my video up. And I'll be back on the next video. Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, I follow you, Miss Scott, baby. Thank you, honey.